Blessings, everyone. Namaste. My name is Verdelus. I'm a shamanic astrologer, human design analyst, coach, and excited to share with you this week all of the big cosmic events going on. And it starts off with a huge bang. That's one of the biggest events of the year for astrologers and astronomers alike. Anyone who loves to gaze at the stars, contemplate, and journey out there. It's the Perseid Meteor showers, which take place always around the second week of August, and they're peaking last night, Sunday night, the 11th, and also tonight, Monday night, August 12th. So the Perseids, Perseus is one of the constellations, and it contains this comet, this cloud debris that we move through every year at this time, and it creates the comet is a collection of ice and dust, and those are what's streaming through the heavens that blow us away during these meteor showers. It tends to be the biggest, the most activated, and most ongoing comet shower that we have. So there's a potential to see hundreds of showers per hour, depending on your visibility. So if you have the chance to get to the mountains, lay out, especially after midnight, it should be pretty good out there. The moon is waxing, but it will go down early. So it's a great time to really be with the heavens. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer out with the August time frame here. And I'm really excited about it tonight, August 12th. So then what we have, astrologically speaking, one of the biggest events of the year is Jupiter in Cancer moving into its connection, its trigger with the Uranus-Pluto T-square, which we've been talking about for a couple of years. Most astrologers have been consistently mentioning it. We've had the third exact square this year, back in May. And what happens is every month, every couple months, that T-square that square gets activated by another planet. So that can be a planet moving into Cancer, it could be a planet moving into Libra, it could be a planet moving into Capricorn, or it could be a planet moving into Aries. So those planets, whenever they're crossing this cardinal axis, could trigger this square and really wake us up to its potential collectively. So what's happening right now, and again, this is happening around 11, 12 degrees of the cardinal signs. So any planets that you have there are really sensitive planets to what's currently happening. And this week is the peak of this movement of Jupiter into an opposition with Pluto and into a square with Uranus. So that creates a T-square in the sky. So we're looking around 12 degrees of the cardinal signs again, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. And Jupiter is going to amplify whatever it touches. Jupiter expands and grows it. And with Pluto, the Jupiter opposition to Pluto, we tend to see this aspect strong in people who really have a strong thirst for will to power, for influence, for empowerment. Now that could be personal empowerment, it could be empowerment of others. And that's hopefully the movement right now for all of us, is a real collective empowerment. And it has a lot to do with how we're connecting and committing to our community. Jupiter is in Cancer, it's a sign of exaltation. This is a place where Jupiter loves to be. And you think of that image of the banquet or the festival of the summer, where our extended family comes together, and our literal family a lot of the time, family reunions, etc. And you feel the joy and the abundance, the possibility, the opportunity of when we all come together as one. Now, we've been talking about how there's a grand trine in the sky, which is waning a bit, but we still feel this grand water trine, which is a very beautifying, empathic energy that's sensitizing us to the oneness of all of us. It's opening up our imaginations, connecting us to the spirit world strongly. There's a collective spiritual emphasis right now because we have Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces. And there's a real visionary component here, a law of attraction component that is sort of a instant thought, instant manifestation potential. So while that's still occurring, and then we have this Jupiter T-square to Uranus and Pluto, this can be one of the most revolutionary, reinventive times collectively for us. You know, Jupiter in that square to Uranus is going to open up some real expansive opportunities to liberate ourselves, do some innovative, exciting, experimental things in our life. And mostly what we want to do is allow ourselves to surrender into some new experiences or some collective opportunities or moments together where we are expanding our framework of the world. Our cosmologies are growing, our philosophies are getting this unique spark and really being transformed, and we really feel ourselves more enlightened, more inspired, and more unified at this time. So it is a real breakthrough time, and always with breakthrough there can be some breakdown experiences. So whatever is resolving itself, releasing ourselves, let's be assured that it's no longer serving us, and it's no longer part of this expanded cosmology that is connecting us to the web of life. And I guess the last thing I'd like to share with you today is a little bit about what's coming up for me and in where I live. We are hosting a big retreat over the weekend, 11th and 12th of October, Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. It's an AstroShamanic, and I really want to invite you. We're taking a roommate, Melanie Lighthouser, shamanic breathworker, yoga instructor, body levels, and we're going to bring it. We're going to bring Heather, a little group, be a super activated weekend. Loveland Sunrise Ranch is a beautiful location. Real Math Festival is currently happening this next weekend. Post about it as well, soulalchemyastrology.com. And these are major functions for our personality, the filters we